can be traded. My heart's a bit spaded. I'm not too prideful to up and leave. You've been on complacent. The tides have been changing. Love is just patience, and for you.
What's up, bookish babes? Welcome back to another video. And today's video, we're gonna be doing a mid-year book tag. I did one last year. I got my questions from Sarah Caroli, so we're gonna be redoing that and basically answering the questions that she made up for this book tag. I guess you can. I think she made it up. If I'm not mistaken, I believe she made it up. But I seen her do it, and I also seen Larry Reeves do a book tag, a mid-year book tag last year. Yeah, it had to be last year because that's when I first started my book talk channel. So yeah, but anyways, we're gonna get in some of the questions that they came up with, and I went through them and answered the questions so that you guys can get my honest answers, because the way my brain is set up. So if you see me looking now, I'm looking at my computer for the questions. Okay, so the first question is the best books you've read in 2024. Now, some of these are going to be repeat answers, but not all of them. So you're going to get different book recommendations out of this. But I'm pretty sure all the books I'm going to talk about, either you've read or already have on your TBR, because I've been talking about it if you watch my channel. So my answer is Demon's Dreams by L. Kaysen. Y'all, I read that book and I was absolutely obsessed. Obsessed. I was absolutely obsessed with Smoke. I love Smoke most of all out of that book. I feel like I just didn't. The only reason why that book wasn't a 5-star for me was because of the ending. I feel like we didn't need the son POV at the end. Like maybe they could have just wrapped the book up with Demon, Dream, Smoke, and what was her name? Tiana, the sister. They could have wrapped it up with their point of view. But other than that, chef kiss. Now, the next one is a recent read. It is Soul Ties by Miss Candice. Y'all, that book is so good. Like, it's so toxic, but so good. It's about Jihad and I don't know her name. I forgot her name. But anyways, they end up meeting this Pandora. It's like what is it? You Pandora. A sex club, I guess you can say. Don't don't you know. But anyways, it's a club like that for adults to do adult things. And his wife gave him a hall pass because she was pregnant and on bed rest. So he went out to this club after saying no for so many times. He finally gave in and just went out to the club. Met old girl. They hooked up. Sienna. Her name is Sienna. He met Sienna. They hooked up or whatever. And they thought that was it. He thought it was a one-night stand, but come to find out, Sienna ended up being his wife doula. It gets messy. It gets really, really, really messy. Really messy. Really messy. And I loved every second of it. The next question is, how many books have you read so far this year? I read 51 books so far as of today, which is July 9th. So far I read 51 books. I'm 8 books behind my schedule because I want to read 115 books this year. I think I read exactly 100 last year. So I feel like I can push it 15 more. So I read 51 books so far. The best sequel you read so far this year? Oh, I haven't read too many series or anything like that. I need to get
Sorry, FaceTime hasn't added support for that with Siri.
okay. I haven't like I was saying, I haven't really read too many series this year. So I'll have to say my best prequel has to be This Could Be Us by Kevin Ryan, y'all. I love this. I love the what is this series called? I forgot the name of the series. Ooh. What is the series called? I don't know. I forgot the name of it. It has a Skyland, the Skyland series. I love the Skyland series in general, but when it came to Judah MF and Cross, and Soledad, I love them. I just love the story behind this book. Like, I just loved everything about it. So, yeah. The next question is new releases you haven't read yet but want to. Yo, I get I just been buying books and haven't been reading them. So, I have a few. I have more than a few, but just to save y'all time and mine, I'm gonna show you just a couple that I have that I want to read that I haven't read that I've been seeing everyone else read and rant about. So we're gonna start with Not in Love by Ellie Hazelwood. I believe I read all Ellie Hazelwood books since they came out. I enjoyed Love Theoretically, Love. I didn't like one of them. I love no. Did I love? Ooh, what is it? Love Hypothesis. And I love Love Hypothesis. I didn't really like Love on a Brain. I didn't like Love on a Brain, but I love Love Theoretically. So I want to read Not in Love by Ellie Hazelwood. I also want to read, I guess being that it's a series, do it in order. I want to read Love Redesign and Love Unwritten by Lauren Asher. These came out this year. I think this came out the beginning of June. I don't know. I don't remember. I know it recently had to just come out. I'm not even gonna lie. It just had to come out. When did this book come out? Because it couldn't have been that long ago. Y'all know when this book came out. I don't even know why I'm looking. You know. We all knew. Except for me. Whenever it came out. It just recently came out. And I want to dive into this because a lot of people have been talking about it and saying how much they love this series. And these covers are adorable. I absolutely love these covers. So, yeah, let me adjust the light because I feel like y'all too bright. The next book I want to read is also Wild Love by Elsie Silvers, y'all. This one is about Ford Grant, who happens to be, what is that girl name? I love her though. Willa Brothers from Heartless. And you guys know so far in the Chestnut Spring series, Heartless is my favorite book. This one is about her brother, single father trope, small town billionaire. So yeah, I'll read this. So the next question, my most anticipated release for the second half of the year, it has to be Daydream by Hannah Grace, Play Along by Liz Tomford, and The Grandest Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Now, although I still haven't read The Brother Hawthorne yet, and the reason why I haven't read that book yet is because a lot of people were saying that book was horrible, like it was not needed. So that's why I haven't read it yet, but I'm gonna read it eventually. So yeah. The next question is favorite author, debut, or novels to me. Now, you all know my favorite author is Kennedy Ryan, Lauren Asher, you know, the basics. All right, cool. So, the new to me authors are Kimberly Brown. If you haven't read any books with her, I say start with, what book did I just read of hers? Is the expiration date? Let me see. Is it the expiration date? It is the expiration date. Start the expiration date. I think she has a book called Rhythm and Blues that I want to read as well. A lot of people say that book is amazing. Let me pull it up and see if it's called Rhythm and Blues. Yeah, it's this one. This one right here. A lot of people say this book right here is good. So that's one of her books to read. We're gonna start that soon as well. So yeah, that did I say? Yeah, that Kimberly Brown. Oh, Alexandra House, y'all. She wrote the McLean Brothers series, and you know how I feel about my McLean brothers. I love the men's. Them some good men, Savannah. Them some good men's. And another new author to me is L.K. Saying she wrote Demon's Dreams. Demon's Dream. She wrote that book. So that's my first book by her that I absolutely loved. Now, new fictional crush, Judith Mother Cross. Judith M. effing Cross. If you don't know what Judith Cross from, he is from This Could Be Us by Kenny Ryan. That man That man is so supportive. He's just so kind-hearted and loving and like Judith M. Cross. Another one is Jihad from Soul Ties. Although his relationship with his wife was a bit rocky, and he is considered a cheater because he did cheat. He did cheat. Outside of the hall pass, he did cheat. But he's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man. And I believe the other one is Justin. Is his name Justin from Just for the Summer? Where is that book? Just for the Summer. I think his name is Justin. You know who I'm talking about. That man right there's the definition. If he wants to, he would. And he did. Love him. A book that made me cry. Oh, God. I haven't read too many sad books so far this year. But if I had to say, Lotus. Lotus made me cry. As well as Archer's Voice. I started crying with, let me see. Was it this one? No, I don't know. I don't think it was this one. But I know that one made me cry. But I think it's with this one that I'm thinking about, where the beginning of the book start off with her grandma. I'm sorry if it's a spoiler, but her grandma passing. And is this... Wait, what am I thinking about right now? Because I don't feel like it's either of these. Is it 1,000 Boy Kisses? It's 1,000 Boy Kisses that I'm thinking about. Now, this book, the beginning of this book had me bawling because I got a video on it. You can go watch that video to see while I was crying, but 1,000 Boy Kisses, yo. I think everybody cried from that book. I think everybody and their mama cried from that reading that book. Yo, 1,000 Boy... Traumatized. Books that made me happy. Ooh. Let's see. I will say Just for the Summer, because I absolutely love Justin. Like, they met in the most quirkiest ways. He wrote an ad on what is that thing? Reddit? Was it Reddit? He wrote a Reddit ad, I think. It started off with him writing a Reddit ad about how he named his dog after this quote unquote ugly dog after his best friend, and why he did it, and how he felt like he has this curse where he dates this person. They go, after they break up, they find their one, and him and Emma kind of meet through that because they kind of feel like they have the same curse, you can say. This book, I enjoyed it, y'all. I really love that. This book made me smile. I was smiling the whole time reading that book. And also, funny story, the way they met, like, I was wondering, like, why would she name it Funny Story? But then I kind of caught on to the thing, like, how they met and got together. And if someone asked, like, what was a funny story? Yeah, if you get it, you get it. That was a bit cringe. But, yeah, this book right here made me laugh. It made me so happy. I was laughing the whole time. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The most beautiful book that you bought so far this year has to be my special copy of Archer's Voice. Has to be this one. Like, do you see this? Do you see this? It's gorgeous, 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 gorgeous cover. Gorgeous cover. Gorgeous. Beautiful. It's a special annotated edition from the author. So gorgeous. I absolutely love this. I need to actually showcase it on the shelf. I don't know why. I need to get the original paperback cover so I can, showcase it on the shelf. But that cover is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. As well as Kenny Ryan covers. Like that, the foil, the gold foil. It's beautiful. What's the next question? What book do you need to read by the end of the year? Child, I need to read a lot of books by the end of the year. I'm not even gonna hold you. I have a whole list of books that's on my physical TBR that I have not read yet. I would hate for the end of the year come and I do a physical TBR video because, baby, yes. I would hate. But if I had to narrow it down, we're gonna first start with Priest by Sierra Simone. I've been saying I want to read this book for the longest. We need to get this off the TBR. Done and dusted. They just came out with a new one called Swift and Settled. Swift and Settled. I need to read this one so that I can read that one. So we can get this and that off the TBR. Then we need to read Block Shot by Miss Kennedy Ryan. We need to back up on this trilogy. We need to read Block Shot, Hook Shot so we can finish this trilogy, y'all. We need to read this because I just read Long Shot this year video on that as well. We need to read Say You Swear because I've been hearing so many good things about this book, y'all. So many. I don't think I've heard anyone say anything bad about this book, so I need to read it. I seen Book My Books of Me finally came out with a cover. I picked it up. Still have not read it. That's book haul to go. Last but not least, Love Radio. I've been saying I want to read this book so long that I need to just read it. So those are the a few. But I promise you, I need to finish reading the last 3 books in the Stone Glass series. I need to finish reading Chestnut Spring series. I need to finish reading the last book in the Dirty Ass series. I need to finish reading the last book in the Kingdom of the Wicked. I need to finish reading the Addicted After All series. Yo, I need to finish reading a lot of stuff. But we're gonna stick with those so far. The next question is, go down. How many books, how many books I've given 5 stars this year for? I know that off the top of my brain because I just found my first 5-star read in April. Yeah, 4. I just found my 5-star read in April. First 5-star read of the year in April. Was it April or May? April. I think it was April. So yeah, I only gave 4 5 stars. What books do I want to reread this year? With all the books that's on my physical TBR, none. I don't have any books that I'm like dead interested in rereading this year so far. Right now, in this moment, I have 0 that I'm interested in rereading. But who knows? I might read a book that might make me want to reread the book again. So we'll see. A book you enjoyed with mixed reviews. Ooh. I say Checkmate by Ellie Hazelwood. I forgot I didn't even forget. I forgot to mention she wrote this as well. Checkmate. A lot of people didn't like this book. I actually enjoyed it. For the most part. I think I gave it like a 3.75, 4 stars. Don't remember, but I really enjoyed this book. A lot of people didn't like it, but I loved it. So that's all that matters. 5-star predictions for the rest of the year, y'all. I feel like Reckless by Lauren Roberts is going to give me that 5-star. As well as Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I feel like Single Father, Small Town Romance, Billionaire, y'all. If this don't serve like it's like Heartless did, I'm throwing it in the trash. No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep it, but I'm gonna be very upset. But I feel like this one will be a 5-star read, as well as Love Redesigned, and yeah, Love. If it's not Love, first of all, I forgot this one. Say You Swear. I feel like Say You Swear is gonna give a 5-star as well, because I've heard too many good things for it not to be a 5-star. And I feel like the Lakefront Billionaire series, if not this one's gonna give a 5-star, but I feel like either one of these is gonna give a 5-star for me. Who knows? And the last one is Daydream by Hannah Grace. I feel like that one is gonna give a 5-star. Those are my predictions. I'll come back and let you guys know if I was right or wrong. So yeah, but that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll leave the questions in my description box so that you guys can answer a few either on your own video or in the comments down below, so we can get even more book recommendations to add to this ever-growing TBR that we need to stop growing, or not. So, oh well. But like I said, thank you guys for watching today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video.
I'm calling bullshit. Say you got it, but you ain't got nothing. Bad bitches don't say shit, they just hustle.